Welcome to Kingdom Arena, the home to some of the biggest fights in recent history, and we're going to see another one right here, right now. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Julio Cesar Chavez, 5 foot 8 inches tall with a reach of 68 inches. And facing him, Sugar Ray Robinson. Even though he's 180 centimeters tall, he still made 61 kilos, and his reach is 184 centimeters.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
Making his way to the ring, it's Julio Cesar Chavez, a man that had 90 professional fights before recording his first loss. Not many fighters in the history of this sport can say that. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Culiacan, Sinaloa, Mexico, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 107 career victories. Introducing El Gran Campeón Mexicano, Julio Cesar Chavez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
What a night it is. You can hardly hear yourself speak. The atmosphere, the people at ringside. This is ridiculous.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're getting under. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. One punch could change everything in this battle. Just misses with that uppercut. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Chavez in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
I like that round.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has been described as a swarmer, that fighter who attempts to overwhelm their opponent by applying constant pressure.
You fight the swarmer, you've got to protect everything. The body with the elbows, the head with the forearm. You've got to try and push them off balance because they will just stay in your face.
Incredible work rate. Good counter punching. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
How about that time counter shot? Can't find a home in that jab. Well done with that counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Fight that round, that's his round.
Or anything. You set him up and you'll take him out.
Look, there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into
Go
it.
through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, you were still landing your power shots. Good work. And don't forget the
First minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your
hold that and do what you gotta do. Good work.
his tracks. I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose that.
That's what. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you're getting your tough
Kick. Go back out there and win the round.
The referee called.
They're varied up a little bit so we can't figure you out.
There's the bell to start round 3. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. The only fear you had with this lightweight is has he punched himself out? This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work your defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
What heart, what desire, but at what cost? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about about Chavez in that last round? After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Body shot.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. I need you to...
There's 1-2 straight down the middle. Can't miss it. Good work.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. They miss with the jab. His stamina is off the charts. His stamina is off the charts. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? That right hook won't score. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight. You have no excuse for gassing out.
Good work. Just then start gathering your pace and get your momentum back and win the round back.
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
Work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match. You got to get out there, switch on, and get your boxing back together.
Here's the bell to start round 5. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Good counter punch. Holding nothing back here in the round. Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
It's when you talk about championship material.
You let them back in. You're better than that, kid.
It's great work. I love that. I love that. That jab is slick.
Just get your rhythm back, and then we'll go again. Need to go back out.
Will appear. Don't be looking there for one shot at a time.
Back. Just boxing, be smart, get your shots up. Don't give him anything. Go back out there and win this round, all right? It's only one round that you lost. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Get out. Go out there and finish it.
You with it. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Just go out there.
In your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried.
Starting to make mistakes. I need to go back out there and switch back on. Get focused.
Just stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
The referee calling for seconds out.
Right. Let's go out there and get your...
There's the bell for round 6. That 1 minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
That jab was blocked. Beautiful counter shot. A lot of effort being exerted here. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get...
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line here.
Back together. Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Good work there.
Shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Now go back out there and win the...
Can't miss him. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great.
You've completely switched off. Get your mind back on the job. That was a terrible round, that was. Come on. You let him back into the fight. You're much better than that guy. You're much better.
A bit so he can't figure you out. Great work. Just this.
Get your mind back on the job. There's a god-awful...
Will appear. Don't be looking there for...
And there's the bell for round 7. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
What are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Right hook misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. jab won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Keep him on the end of that jab and you'll get your time in already. That right hand's beat.
I need you to switch back on. Get focused. Get your mind back on the...
Good work. Keep going. Just keep them on the other end of that jab.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss for that jab. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Stamina is off the charts. Didn't land that jab. Nice counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Hook misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. In a mild upset, we have a draw here.
What a fight, what a battle. I'm exhausted watching it myself. And you know what? I'm happy it's a draw, because nobody deserves to lose and nobody deserves to win. These guys put it on the line.